Mrs. Konarikova, what has changed recently in the artistic profile and format of your festival?
We can say that in the last period, our festival extended its radius. Since 2008, we are supported not only by the city of Ostrava, but by the Moravian Silesian region too. And that's why concerts are given in Ostrava as well as in other towns of the region, usually in 5, 6 various places. And festival offers a wide-ranging program of concerts and a diverse list of performers each year. In addition to those musicians and works whose names we know so well, the names of new composers and new compositions regularly appear. Last year, festival became main organizer of the Young Composers Competition Generation, and awarded works will be included to next festival programs.
Will you mention some of the highlights of 2010 and your plans for this year's festival?
Among 2010 highlights is inevitable to mention the Chopin recital of Garrick Olson, played with huge success for 900 listeners, and the concert of the National Polish Radio Symphony Orchestra Katowice, conducted by composer Krzysztof Penderecki, whose compositions were on the program too. This year's festival will experience some famous returns. Pianist Gerhard Opitz, who will return after 7 years, will play Beethoven at the opening concert, and also Gideon Kremer with Kremerata Baltica will perform after 4 years in Ostrava again. On the contrary, Fazil Say will have his festival first night performance with compositions by Janacek, Prokofiev and Mussorgsky. For the first time will play for our festival audience German violinist Isabel Faust, as well as Hungarian pianist Gergely Bogani. A suggestive dramatic picture is created for the scenic performance of the oratorio by Arthur Honegger, Jeanne of Arc at the Stake. Honegger's music will be revived by actors, singers, dancers, and big puppets. Scenic actions will be supplied by projections, and we expect that this concert will attract a big attention.
It will be very interesting for our audience to know if you have ever featured any Bulgarian performers or works in your festival.
I had a look in the festival history, and I have found that in the 80s, even 2 Bulgarian orchestras performed at the Janacek May Festival. The Sofia Philharmonic Orchestra with Ivan Marinov in 1988, and Varna Symphony Orchestra with Konstantin Iliev in 1980. Their programs included also Bulgarian pieces by Pancho Vladigerov, names of pianists Ludmil Angelov, Ivan Drenikov, Marta Dejanova or violinist Joachim Atanasov can be found among festival soloists too.
What is the role of the festival in the entire cultural life of the city?
We can say that Janacek May Festival belongs to the top events of the cultural life in our city. Just the fact that the city of Ostrava is the main sponsor of the festival and it is held under the auspices of the mayor of the city is convincing. We must say that the cultural life in Ostrava is rich and diverse. We have the Moravian Silesian Theatre with an opera ensemble here, the Janacek Philharmonic Orchestra that gives concerts all the year round, and other festivals devoted to the church music, contemporary music, or world music. Our festival has a long tradition, and its prestige is confirmed by the interest of our audience and 4 concert houses.
Will you please describe your audience, and do you have a strategy for attracting young audience?
Our audience comes primarily from our region, from Ostrava, its suburbs and nearest towns. As our city is close to Polish and Slovak borders, we know that some attractive concerts are visited by audiences from these countries too. Of course, we can speak about limited numbers only, but we intend to devote more attention towards these regions. Finally, we have some visitors from Germany each year, a German travel agency organizes for clients a tour to Moravia called Musikreise Mähren. They come to our region, which is connected with Leoš Janacek, to visit his birthplace, Hukvaldi, his museum, and to visit 2 or 3 concerts within our festival. We have been in contact for several years yet. And if you mean how old is our audience, I must admit that usual audience is of middle age to seniors mostly. But we are always trying to attract young audience by special projects like crossover jazz. A big success was Fado with Marisa. And these concerts are often held in informal venues, like in the open air, in industrial halls, castles, etc.
Your festival is a member of the European Festivals Association, and how you work influenced by their participation in European Festivals Association?
We are happy to have more occasions to be in contact with festivals in Europe and to get to know our partners in European festivals personally. It's important in each branch and in the festival arrangements too. The platform for sharing ideas and experiences is very important, and it can be related not only to programs and artists, but also to practical questions like methods of promotion, ticket sales, and so on.